Hey guys, Second Channel John here, and I thought it might be an interesting video to go through some of my old CDs here. I don't really upload to this channel too much, but I figured I might start doing some more videos about just random stuff that I think's interesting or like might be entertaining of some note. I mean, this is mostly a music where I post my music, but yeah, I was thinking about going back to buying CDs again because I'm kind of, what's the word, disillusioned with the state of streaming. You know how everything is, like everything's all algorithms and ads, and like, I kind of miss the whole like intimate experience of like physical music ownership and also like getting like stuff. you know I like to have stuff that I own, that I could put it on anytime I want. Anyway, let's just go take a look through all of these. So I think the first thing to note are these little sampler things that we got here. Oh, and demos. Check this one out, Culebra. Back in the day, you used to go to shows at smaller venues. The local bands would give out demos. I don't know. I think these guys were pretty good. I think they broke up after like 2 demos. That's how a lot of local bands go. Shadows Fall, bonus DVD for Threads of Life. I don't even think I have that album. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of like metalcore, a little bit of black metal, a little bit of like classic metal. It's pretty much all metal. Because this was mostly back when I was buying CDs when I was like a metal elitist. Now it's just, I'll listen to anything as long as it's good. I'm like really into like electronic music right now actually, but yeah, I think I'm going to start buying CDs again because I kind of miss them. Also, I just kind of like the idea of putting a CD on and listening to the whole thing without a single fucking ad or having to buy some kind of subscription. You buy the CD once and boom, there you go. But this is a pretty good album. Probably one of their weaker ones. This is a little sampler from Victory Records. These guys still around? Jungle Rot, Sister Sin. Remember Jungle Rot? I don't know who Sister Sin is, but she's looking pretty good. What do you got in the back here? Terror, Il Nino, Wretched. Wretched's pretty good. I saw them once. Atreyu. I saw Atreyu once too, back in the day, before they broke up. Sinister Music? I don't even know what the fuck this is. Like, half this shit, I don't even know what it is. Absolute Chimera, Hammerfist. I don't know. If you know any of these bands, check them out. Oh, Metal Blade Sampler. Okay, that's a pretty good label. I like the stuff. King Diamond. Hell yeah. If you don't like King Diamond, I don't like you. Let's see. Visigoth, Armored Saint, Between the Buried and Me, 6 Feet Under. The worst, best band ever. They're so bad. It's mostly Chris Bard's vocals, but yeah. Black Dahlia Murder, rest in peace, Trevor. Merciful Fate Time, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Was this the one with Witches Dance? Yeah, and the Mad Arab. Yeah, it was a pretty good album. Well, everything King Diamond made's a pretty good album. We got over here, Strapping Young Lad. Is this Alien? Alien. I remember buying this CD. You want to know something crazy? Open it up, right? I got 2 CDs in here. I got Alien, but I also have the New Black. I don't know how the hell that happened. Actually, hang on. I got some jewel cases over there. Okay, there we go. Now it has a home. It doesn't have to be invading Alien over there. I kind of like Devin Townsend's solo stuff better. Or I guess it's technically all solo since he's like the main songwriter. But what we got over here? Sayor. What is this? This is Roots. Yeah, this is a good album. Aura is the better of their like first 2, I think. I was just listening to Forgotten Past, popped up in my YouTube recommended with a bunch of ads in it. No, I'm not buying YouTube Premium. Fuck you. But yeah, some good atmospheric black metal with a little bit of like Scottish folk music mixed in. Another sampler. Metal Edge, Rock's Hardest Magazine, Tool. You know what it was? You used to buy CDs at like the local record store, at least in my area, and they had like these samplers that they would throw in there that like the labels would send into them. So like if you bought some metals, like, oh, here, check out this Metal Labels sampler. So yeah, that's pretty generic stuff. Scorpions, Tyler Bates, who the fuck is that? The Cult, Nightwish, Iced Earth. This is, I mean, it's got Megadeth song on it, Skin of My Teeth. That's about it. Not really my cup of tea. We got over here, Merciful Fate. 2 from the Vault, right? Remember these? This was that Metal Blade? No, Roadrunner. They put these out, these like twofers. Melissa in the Beginning. Melissa's a goddamn classic. You want to get into Merciful Fate, listen to Melissa and Don't Break the Oath. I don't know. I think I like Don't Break the Oath better, but yeah. The beginning has some of the other tracks that kind of never really made it to the albums. Satan's Fall's my favorite. Lamb of God, New American Gospel. There we go. That was like the start of the whole metalcore or new wave of American heavy metal sound. This is a good album. I feel like this album's kind of underrated. It's dirty, you know? It's not like super high production. Is this a remaster? Might be a remaster, but like it still sounds kind of lo-fi, but like in a good way. Ashes of the Wake, goddamn classic. Right, they're doing that 20th anniversary tour now. What the hell is this? Clifton? We Never Change? I don't even know what the fuck this is. Might be good. Triple Belly Opoo. Okay, that's a dumb name. I don't know, maybe I'll throw it on. Might be good. Oh yeah, I got a couple of Burn CDs here. Some Judas Priest and Ozzy. That's from like when I was like 13, 14. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably just get rid of those. The Dio years. Oh yeah, I like the Dio stuff. A lot of people prefer the Ozzy era. I like the Dio stuff. 70X V or 5. I'm not sure which one. This is pretty good. I like the Odyssey better. Is the remaster? I don't know. I know some people are into like, oh, this is like the first pressing or whatever edition, but I'm just like, nah, just give me the fucking music. I don't care. What else we got here? More, was it Victory Records? Dead to Fall. I remember those guys. Their first album's pretty good. If you like deathcore, you know. If you like any, there's gonna be a lot of core stuff in here. Psycho Enhancer. Some local band. Someone Else. Another local band. What is this? Maestro Beginner's Guide for Playing Guitar. Okay. Oh, this is, I remember this band. The Forrest Gump Mile High Marathon. Yeah. They used to give out demos all the time. I got like 10 of their demos. I never saw them live, though. They're a local band around here. Oh, hell yeah. Skeleton Witch. Beyond the Permafrost. This is a great fucking album. Saw these guys live a few times back in the day, back when they only had 1 or 2 albums. Yeah, Prosthetic. It's a pretty solid label. I liked some of the stuff they put out. Oh, nice. Suffocation. Blood Oath. Yeah, this is pretty good. I like, not Effigy, I've forgotten. Pierce from Within better, though. That's my favorite one. Oh, nice. Soulfly. Back to the Primitive. Or just Primitive. This is like one of the best new metal albums ever, in my opinion. Like, this album just fucking... This album fucks you in the face and just keeps going. You know what I mean? Alright, what else we got? This Life We Live, another local band. Pretty good stuff, if I recall correctly. In Red. I think these guys were like a Bodum sounding band. Another local one. Zombie Live. I didn't even really like Rob Zombie. White Zombie I kind of like, but... Oh, they're one of those samplers. Forge the Alliance, another local band from around here. I remember these guys were actually pretty damn good. They just kind of never took off. They weren't playing the right shows, you know? They were playing they were kind of like a Kill Switch kind of sounding band, but they were playing with like the hardcore, I think they played with Agnostic Front. They were like one of the openers. It's like, nah. Antagonist. This is a good band. I have like pretty much most of their stuff. Really like these guys. Kind of like metalcore with thrash metal mixed in. Bench Sevenfold. You know, it's a little dirty. Might need to get a new jewel case. That's fucked up. Oh yeah, I remember my whole shelf fell down one time and it cracked a bunch of jewel cases. Yeah, that's fucked up. But, yeah, you know, I like this one. Not my favorite. My favorite is this one. Their first album, Sounding the Seven Trumpet. The manual. The, booklet's a little worn out because I used to practice my vocals to this when I did vocals. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Yeah. I feel like people would like this album more if it was mixed a little bit better. I don't know, I just like the raw dirtiness and how in your face and hardcore sounding it is. It's not as technical, as their later stuff. Eric Johnson. This is the one with Cliffs of Dover on it. I don't know. One of those guitar guys. If you're into that stuff, let me just scoot this over a bit. Megadeth War Chest, that's right. I remember. I got this as a Christmas gift one year. Back when I was like 15. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like these sleeves like this. I'm gonna have to like rip that out. Is that a DVD from the 90s? Yeah, this is just like sort of a compilation, some B-sides, that kind of thing. It's kind of cool. You know, if you're like into like a band and you kind of want like the rarer stuff or like demos or live, these box sets are kind of cool. It's kind of a cool like design. Okay, August Burns Red needs a new case. Leveler. Yeah, I think this one was pretty good. Got a cool cover. It's like a collapsed house. I forget the name of the album, but the one with Composure on it. That's my favorite August Burns Red. You got a fucked up Disturbed case here. This is probably their best album, in my opinion. After this, they just kind of try to chase this and try to imitate it. Indestructible. Some good tracks. I like Disturbed a little. You know, not my favorite, but I want a little, like, you know, more radio-friendly metal. Like, I could throw them on. Disturbed, Believe. I don't know why the booklet's missing. Disturbed, Down with the Sickness, you know? Or just The Sickness, that's the name of the album. Classic, you know? New Metal Essential. The Game is such a good song. What else is on here? Dropping Plates, Stupefy. You know? Good stuff. Good stuff. If you want some of that old school new metal, like early 2000. I think that was 2000. Beneath the Sky. I love this band. I wish they would come back. They did come back for a little bit, and then they put out one demo and then went away again. Assholes. Don't fucking tease me like this. Never got a chance to see them live, but yeah, if you like metalcore, like, good breakdowns. Not this album, but I think I like, was it? Not Nature of the Beast, that's on The Day the Music Died. That one's my favorite by them. Oh, August Burns Red, Lost Messengers, The Outtakes. I think this is like an EP of like B-sides. Messengers, was that the album? Was that the name of the album with the... Whoa, shit. Might have to replace quite a few of these jewel cases, but... like I said, I remember one time the whole shelf collapsed and like broke a bunch of jewel cases. You know, that's the convenient thing about these jewel case CDs, is that you can replace them. It's not like those fucking digipacks like this one, where it's like fucks up the corners no matter what. Asking Alexandria, back when they were like still playing like metalcore. I don't even know what they're doing now. Oh god. What the hell? See, this is the problem with digipacks. I see the CD, but it's like wedged in the back. I don't think I can even listen to this now. And if I pull it out, I might fuck up the CD. I hate these fucking things. They fucking suck. I fucking hate them. It's a shitload of fuck. What were they thinking? That's alright. It's a bit of a throwback to my, like, core kid days. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Asking Alexandria, remember this? They did, like, this weird EP where they covered Skid Row songs. I don't think that's on Spotify. That's another thing about physical media. Not everything's on every streaming service, you know? Nightmare, Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, come on, everyone knows it. Move it along. That's the one with Mike Portnoy. Antagonist, World in Decline. This is their best album, in my opinion. You want, like, thrashy metalcore? Like, this is the album to listen to. What else we got in here? Thylight, Suicide Depression, one of the best DSBM albums ever made. Or demos, rather. Yeah. I think you can still get this. I remember the label is based in China, though, for some reason. For some reason, there's a Chinese label printing these, like, obscure, not too obscure, but, like, lesser-known DSBM bands. I like the one he put out after this. What was it? No Moral Shall Dawn was the name of the song, right? No, I think that was the name of the album. I don't know. Dying Fetus, Descend into Depravity. That's a pretty good one. This isn't my favorite. My favorite is this one. Yes. Purification Through Violence. Absolute fucking classic. This album is so goddamn good. You just put it on and it just starts puking in your fucking ears, and then Blunt Force Trauma starts like dun 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 dun. Yeah. Beating into Skull Fucked, one of the best death metal songs ever made. Man, Raped on the Altar. Such a good fucking album. I love the cover. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Now this is how you do a digipack. You don't do that fucking sleeve shit. You put like the tray like this. This I don't mind so much. This is a little annoying, but you know, the sleeve shit that fucking sucks. Fuck you. Dragon Force and Human Rampage. You know, Through the Fire and Flames. This was when Guitar Hero was big. You know, I think I got this for like $2. Ooh, Rage Against the Machine, self-titled, legendary album right here. This is new metal in its like purest form. You know, they're kind of douchebags now, but you know, back in the day, Lathora, the light in which we all burn. I don't even know what this is. Unruly Sounds, never heard of it. 2010. Oh, it's got a little hole in it. I think that means it was like a promo at some point. That's a cool cover. I don't know. It might be death metal. Looks like death metal to me. Could be black metal. I don't know. Some of these I don't even know. Oh, the Mandrake. This band is awesome. I came across this like in the used section of my local record store that I used to go to. I moved away, so I can't really go there too much anymore. But yeah, I used to go. You could find good stuff in their used section, but you gotta fucking dig. I saw this and I thought the cover looked terrible, but like the title looked interesting. You know, the band photos blurry as shit. I think I got it for like $2, not $4. But I put it on, and this album is fucking awesome, dude. It's kind of like, I guess kind of like Melodeath a little bit. I don't know. Check this out if you don't know it. Megadeth Greatest Hits. This was the first CD I ever got. Way back in like 2005 or whenever this came out. 2006 maybe. 2005, yeah. Man, I listen to this a lot. Yeah, Greatest Hits. You know, good introduction if you like, you know, kind of want to get into heavier stuff. Maybe you listen to classic rock, you're a teenager, you play Guitar Hero, and you're like, ooh, I kind of like it a bit heavier. It's kind of my entry. Iron Maiden, Power Slave, you know, considered a classic, probably the weakest of the Dickinson era in my opinion. Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, sure. Flash of the Blade. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is way too fucking long. That song could be like 5 minutes shorter. Okay? I know people like that song. Now, my favorite of the Dickinson era, right here, my favorite of the Dickinson era, Somewhere in Time. This is a good album. Caught Somewhere in Time, Wasted Years, Sea of Madness, Heaven Can Wait, Long Distance Runner. It's great. Alexander the Great. This is the best Dickinson era album, in my opinion. Why do I have the X Factor? No one likes this album. This is the Blaze Bayley era. I mean, Side of the Cross is a pretty good song, but that's about it. Why do I have that shit? Matter of Life and Death. That's right. The, like, modern era. Dance of Death was better after the reunion. We got over here. Children of Bodom, Skeletons in the Closet. This was their cover album, where they did all these covers. You know, Oops, I Did It Again. Antisocial, I don't even know who that is. Like some hair metal, some pop songs. Don't Stop at the Top. Looking Out My Back Door. Hell is for Children by Pat Benatar. Yeah. They did a King Diamond cover, though. Waiting from The Graveyard, which is one of my favorite King Diamond albums, at least the 90s era. Blood Drunk. Oh, man. Rest in peace, Alexi. I saw these guys like fucking 15 times. They're always good. I remember one time they were playing a tour and like he broke his arm. Like Alexi, he fell out of the freaking tour bus like on the second day of the tour. And like they were in my area on like the third day of the tour. So I went to see him. They only played 2 songs and he couldn't finish because his arm hurt too much. I gotta respect it though because he was still pushing through. Oh man. Stench of Redemption, Deicide. Why do I have this and not the self-titled? I don't know. Self-titled's my favorite. What's the one? Legion? No, Once Upon a Cross is a pretty good one, too. Ooh, Painted in Exile. This is a good prog band. If you like Between the Buried and Me, check out Painted in Exile. Yeah, it's a cool cover. I think they put this EP out, got big, like, at least in this area, they got big, and, like, they just kind of disappeared, and, like, they had, like, 500 lineup changes, and they were, like, working on the first album for, like, 4 years, and it never came out. I don't know what's going on with them now. What's this shitty digipack? Unearth, In the Eyes of Fire. This isn't their best album. It's pretty good. It's got some good tracks, but their best album is The March, in my opinion. What else we got in here? Witchery. Thrash band. Kind of like death thrash sort of sound. Witchkrieg. This one's cool because it's got a bunch of guest guitar solos. And they got this one with Andy LaRocque from King Diamond. So I saw that and I bought it because it's Andy LaRocque. And if you play guitar and you don't like Andy LaRocque, you don't play guitar. Upon a Burning Body, World is Ours, back when they were good, and before Danny pulled that bullshit, and then they just were like, oh, let's just be Slipknot. You know, they had this unique sound, and then like after their like second album, their third album, they're like, yeah, let's just be Slipknot. And then they kind of turned to shit. I actually got to meet them. Do I have a... Did I get this signed? No, I don't think so. It was at the Mayhem Fest they did one year. I think they signed my ticket stub. Antagonists Exist. Good band. Good band. I didn't think I had this. I guess I have all of them. Or most of them. Netra, Ingrats. I think this is the last CD I ever bought. Again, these fucking digipacks. This guy's cool, like French progressive, like experimental black metal kind of sound. A little bit of jazz mixed in. That's not his best album. His best album is Sorbian. This album is fucking awesome. Yeah, it's on a Hypnotic Dirge. Pretty good label if you like want proggy, weird, kind of pretentious a little bit, black metal, that kind of sound. I Will Be Done. Remember, I got this at one of their shows. I don't know, I saw them live and was like, that's really good. And I picked it up. Kind of like, I don't know if I call them death metal, maybe like a little bit more like groove. It's heavy, you know? You know, scream vocals. Texas in July. One Reality, you know, metalcore. Magnolia is a good song. Or was it 1,000 Lies? I don't know. Whichever one that ends with him going, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's got a good, like, flow to it. Dead to Fall. Villainy and Virtue. Why is the spine fucked up? I could probably fix that. This is a cool-ass cover, isn't it? Their first album's my favorite, though. What the hell was it called? Everything I Touch Falls to Pieces, which is right here. There it is. Yeah. From the angle I'm like at, I can't see the next CD until I pull it up. But yeah, this album, oof. You like kind of like lo-fi deathcore, that kind of sound, like pick this album up. Darkest Hour, Undoing Ruin, classic, you know. Convalescence, classic. It's got a second CD in here. Oh, okay, it's a Victory sampler. They were on Victory? Oh, it didn't sound like a Victory band to me. What else we got? What else? Oh, this is Antagonists. This is when they came back and became a hardcore band. Yeah, they had like a thrash metal, like metalcore sound, and they came back, and this is like hardcore. You'd think on this cover they'd be going for like a black metal sound, but no, this is hardcore. I mean, like the, yeah, you and me, we're gonna go. Tough guy kind of hardcore, you know? Think like, you know, all that stuff. What is this? Battle for Los Angeles, Rage Against the Machine. Classic new metal. Anthrax, Fistful of Metal, and Armed and Dangerous. This was the Neil Turbin era. Gently. Oh, it's all on one disc, huh? That's weird. Usually that's two separate discs. Yeah, Metal Thrash and Mad, Death Rider. Those are like the only good tracks on that album. Heskin Alexandria, Stand Up and Scream, you know, metalcore, that's like the electronic era. Megadeth, Peace Sells But Who's Buying? Gotta have it. Megadeth was my favorite band when I was growing up, you know. Netra, Melancholy Urbane, this is a good album too. All Netra's albums are good. Very jazzy. Very jazzy, very like DSBM. That's kind of what I would call them. What's this? Altars of Grief, Iris. Oh yeah, another Hypnotic Dirge, man. This is a good label. Like, I like the stuff they put out, but I don't know, the label owner posted a bunch of like hard left stuff on like their Facebook page. I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of turned off now. Like, you know, politics aside, like I don't really give a shit. You know, if the music's good, whatever. But like this guy was like going off the rails. You know what I mean? Megadeth, Rest in Peace Live. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the 20th anniversary. I saw them twice on this tour. Yeah, that was good. They were with Slayer. They did like Seasons in the Abyss. Let me just, this is gonna wind up a little bit better. What else we got? Metallica, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. I mean, gotta have them. Don't have Injustice for All though. It looks like first Iron Maiden album, my favorite. I like the Paul Di'Anno era a lot better. This album, I listen to this album so much. That's why the fucking slipcase is fucked up. Prowler, Sanctuary, Remember Tomorrow, Running Free, Phantom of the Opera, Transylvania, Strange World, Charlotte the Harlot, Iron Maiden, classics. I don't really like Charlotte the Harlot that much. That's like the only track I'm like, that one's a little bit weak. Buckethead. Oh, dude. That's right. Good luck trying to find Buckethead albums or getting them all. If you're like one of those guys that like, I like this band, I want to get all of their CDs, good fucking luck with Buckethead. This was a weird album. Kaleidoscope. This was like a electronic album almost. And this was like, this is what Travis Dickerson, it's a keyboardist guy he works with a lot. And it's like kind of jazzy. It's chill. I like this one. I think he did like 2 or 3 more of those. Oh no. Why is Hatebreeder fucked up? This is my favorite Bodom album. Alright, could probably just replace the jewel case. Gonna have to buy some blank ones. Special edition. Oh, it's got some bonus tracks. Oh, that's where the Aces High cover comes from. Hatebreeder. Goddamn classic. Carnifex. Hell yeah. Until I Feel Nothing. It was one of those deathcore bands that, like, some of those death metal elitists actually say, like, yeah, I kind of like them. I don't really give a shit about this whole fucking, like, oh, I fucking hate this metalcore shit, you fucking poser. You're not Cavolting Truth. Just enjoy music, man, you asshole. You know, when I was younger, I used to only really listen to metal, but, like, as I got older, I just, just enjoy music. Don't be a dick about it. This was actually one of their weaker albums, though. What the hell was it? The one with Lie to My Face. That one was probably the best one. Oh, the worst Bodom album. Relentless, Reckless Forever. Even they know this is their worst album, because when I saw them on this tour, they only played Was It Worth It? That's about it. This isn't that bad. Ugly's a pretty good song. I kind of like Shovel Knockout with like the heavy bass, but that's about it. It's not terrible. But, like, it's definitely their weakest album. This one has a DVD. See, once again, this is how you do a digipack. If you're going to do a digipack, do it like this. Well, that's a digipack. The other one's a digi-sleeve. Don't do digi-sleeves. That's an asshole thing. Bleeding Through, Declaration. One of the best metalcore albums ever made, in my opinion. Yeah. This album is so good. Like, you want to get into metalcore, but you want, like, the really, like, heavy metalcore, check this one out. Like, their older stuff's kind of got, like, a little bit, like, it was, like, I don't want to call it gay singing, but that's what we used to call it back in the day. It's like, yeah, it's pretty good, but, like, it's got this gay singing in it. Suicide Silence, The Cleansing, classic, Unanswered, No Pity for a Coward. Those are the, like, standout tracks. I really like, was it Price of Beauty? Was that? Yeah, that was on this album. Deathcore classic. I want to get into deathcore, listen to this album. Don't listen to their new shit with Eddie Hermida. Which I'm so pissed off that he ended All Shall Perish to go make Suicide Silence bad. Like, I'm still fucking salty about that. Soilwork. I think I just picked this up at random one day and never listened to it. I don't know. Never really got into these guys. I just happen to have one of their albums. Stabbing the Drama. I think they're like a prog band. I'll give them a listen. I have it. Slayer. Which one is this? World Painted Blood. This is like one of their worst albums. It was this one and the one after it, and then they quit, right? Oh, I hate these American recordings, like stickers or cover art. It's so lame. I think I have a System of a Down album that's like that too. Cacophony. That's Marty Friedman and Jason Becker before they became big. Well, Marty Friedman at least. Jason Becker kind of. It's really sad what happened to Jason Becker. Jason Becker. Come on, show the man some respect. He was an amazing guitarist. Unfortunately, he got ALS, which just basically your whole body just slowly shuts down and you get slowly paralyzed. It's so terrible. But yeah, somehow he's managing to make more music still, even in his condition. So you got to give him props. Yeah, this album, Speed Metal Symphony. Everybody knows that one. Concerto is a great song. Um, what the hell? Where's the ninja? I that is this not the whole track list? The ninja's on this album. That's like my favorite track on this. Yeah, that's so weird. The entire track list isn't on the back. Yeah. But yeah, check out the Ninja. I like that song a lot. Savage is a good song too. Kind of hair metal-y, but fun. Ultra Beat. Speaking about just fun music, here's some power metal. Dragon Force, Ultra Beatdown. Yeah. The Fire Still Burns is a pretty good track. I don't know. After this, I think they changed their singer, and I didn't really like the new guy that much. I don't know. I'm not a huge power metal fan. I like it a little bit. What else we got in here? We got like freaking CDs for days. The Odyssey. This is a single CD for days. You see how the Odyssey is 24 minutes long? Yeah, this is the best Symphony X album that I've heard. I haven't heard all of them. Limited edition. Might be worth some. I don't care. I'm keeping it. Alright, I had to switch cameras because the other one died on me, even though it said it had like 2 hours left. Piece of fucking shit. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so slightly edited second channel John here. Give Me Your Soul. I think this was King Diamond's last album before he got sick for a while, and then he came back like not that long ago. It was Mayhem Fest I saw him for the first time. Yeah, it's a good album. I don't know if he put out anything since, but anyway, Graveyard, this is that reissue. They were doing some reissues for a little while. Again, this is how you do the damn digipack. Alright, no digi sleeves. Get that shit out of here. Andy LaRocque did the remaster himself. So, yeah, I like this album. This is like one of my favorite 90s King Diamond albums. More King Diamond, hell yeah. Fatal Portrait and Abigail. Essential. Every single person that's into metal needs a copy of Abigail. What else? Korn, Greatest Hits, hell yeah. I fuck with some Korn. Korn's good, man. Iron Maiden, Killers, the lesser of the Paul Di'Anno era. Got some good tracks though. Ratchild, Murders in the Rue Morgue, the title track, Killers. Machine Head, what is this? The More Things Change? Is this their first album? No, this wasn't their first album. Groove Metal. Seen them like 2 or 3 times. Good live show. Rob Flynn's kind of a dick, though. I'm sure you guys seen those stupid articles with him, like, being shenanigans, In Flames, A Sense of Purpose. This was literally the last In Flames album, and after this I said, fuck this band. Like, their first 5 albums are, like, mellow death classics, and then they just got progressively worse. But this was, like, the final nail in the coffin, where they totally changed their sound. Was it Mirror's Truth's a pretty good song, and Alias, that's a good song too, but that's about it. Everything else is shit. I'll see what I was talking about, that like American recordings like art. I hate it. But yeah, was this Toxicity? Why don't I have the cover? I think I stole that from my sister. My mic is drifting. Why are you drifting, asshole? I have a shitload of fuck. I've been rewatching Angry Video Game Nerd episodes. I don't know, I'm feeling nostalgic. That's probably why I made this video. What is this? Hammers? What? I don't know. This might have been like a promo bonus CD. I have no idea what that is. Looks kind of like one of those hair metal revival bands. Anthrax, Among the Living. Goddamn classic. Thrash metal essential. I kind of like Spreading the Disease better. Fucking mic needs to stop drifting. I need to like put like a lid on it. Black Dahlia Murder, Unhallowed. Absolute must if you're into mellow death. Just rest in peace, Trevor. Closed Casket Requiem, such a good song. If you read the lyrics, it's like, oh shit, the writing was on the wall. It's terrible. It's terrible what happened to Trevor. I saw them live twice. Yeah, they did Summer Slaughter one year, and then they did, I think they were just touring by themselves. I forget who opened for them. Maybe it was Skeleton Witch. But yeah, good shows. I don't know if they're still around now. Abigail Williams, Absence of Light. This is a good album. Good, like, higher production black metal. If you like it a little bit cleaner. I could take it or leave it. I'm still pissed off every time I see the CD because I was gonna see Abigail Williams. They were playing with Immolation and Vader. And the show got canceled day of because apparently the venue put up some sign that said impending bad weather, and it was clear as day. I don't know if they were touring from somewhere where like they got flooded or something, but they said, oh, it'll be postponed and rescheduled. We never got our money back. The show was never rescheduled. I'm still fucking pissed off about it. I never got to see Abigail Williams. So fuck that venue. Alright, I'm running out of space here. For Today, Portraits. It's like a Christian deathcore band. They're good. You know, their lyrics are like all about Jesus and God and stuff if you're into that. But, I mean, I don't really care that much about lyrics, you know. But, yeah, I saw them live 2 times. They're good live, but the only thing is they preach in between songs. Like, look, man, I get it, you know. I see the lyrics. It's okay, you know. But, like, you know, not the time and place, you know. But, yeah. There's actually a kind of cool video of this, the last track on this, which is just sort of like a Christian rock song, honestly. But there was like some kind of like Christian music fest where like the electricity went out, except for one guitar, and they just played that song and the crowd sang. It was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool video. I don't know. Megadeth, System Has Failed. Probably my favorite of the 2000s era Megadeth. I mean, obviously it's got the Chris Poland solos, so of course it's the best of that era. The Agony Scene, The Darkest Red. Remember these guys? Metalcore. What else we got? Damn, bro. Megadeth, Cryptic Writings. Underrated 90s Megadeth, in my opinion. You know, I do like all the 90s albums. I like Risk, okay? A lot of people hate Risk. I like Risk. I think World Needs a Hero is worse. Merciful Fate, Don't Break the Oath, and Return of the Vampire. I think that was like a demo compilation, kind of. Yeah, Don't Break the Oath, Essential. You gotta have it. Some more Sayor. Which album is this? Aura. This is the better of the 2 that I have. Unless I have more of their stuff. What we got here? All That Remains, Behind Silence and Solitude. This is a good album. This is like mellow death. This isn't like their metalcore stuff that they put out after this. Home to Me is a good track. One Belief. From These Wounds, that is a great riff. Sounds like that. But yeah, this is a good album, man. You see them live, they don't play anything from this one or The Deepest Grey. It's like they don't even exist to them, which kind of pisses me off because those are good albums. Winds of Plague, Decimate the Weak, you know, like metalcore, deathcore, essential. I think it's alright. I don't really like the vocals in this band too much. I've seen them like a bunch of times. They were always like in like shows, just like supporting whoever I was going to see back in the day, like in the early 2010s when I went to shows all the time. I got old. Also, the mosh pits got too violent. I was like, yeah, I keep going to shows and getting hurt. Like, fuck this. Shadows Fall, Retribution. This is a good album. These guys are good. I like Shadows Fall a lot. They kind of never really had the like big success as all the other bands of that era. You know, the new wave of American heavy metal, if you want to call it that. Not really metalcore. I mean, they kind of do have like a little bit of breakdowns here and there. But, yeah, it's good stuff, man. I like this album a lot. I think this might actually be my favorite. This one or Art of Balance. I actually got to meet these guys. Actually, is this one signed? Yes, this one is signed. I did get to meet them. Brian Fair, their vocalist, what a sweetheart of a man, honestly. Like, I have never met anybody that nice. Oh, speaking about nice people that I meet, As I Lay Dying, I actually got to meet these guys. Wait, let me change the focus here. Like, when this album came out, see, signed right there. And Nick Hippa, what a sweetheart. But I remember after I left, I was like, wow, those guys are all really nice. I like that. I like when the bands I like are nice guys, too. But I remember saying to myself, man, that Tim Lambesis is such a nice guy, especially Tim, you know? And I was like, yeah, you know, I wonder if he'll ever do anything heinous in the future. Probably not. And if you know anything about the history of this band, it was only a few months after this album came out that he did that thing. I don't know, I guess I'm just a poor judge of character. So far, so good, so what? Underrated, underrated 80s Megadeth right here. I like the cover. It's like, it's weird looking. Like, I know it's supposed to be Vic Rattlehead, but it's like all blurry and shit. It's like poorly photoshopped. I kind of love it. What else we got? Elegion. I'm sorry, Elegion. Elegion? I could never say this, man. Fragments of Form and Function. This is good prog death. That's what I'd call them. Technical death, maybe? This fucking Digislave shit. I hate it. It's got a cool cover. Yeah. Accelerated Evolution has such like a crazy lead at the end. This is good if you like crazy guitar stuff. Alright, we're getting to the bottom here. I don't have like a ton, but Mantic Ritual. This is a throwback to like Kill 'Em All era Metallica. These guys were good. Got to see them live on their like one and only tour. They broke up like right after because they weren't touring with the right bands. I saw them with Sworn Enemy, the hardcore band. I'm like, why is that like thrash revival band touring with Sworn Enemy? It's good stuff though. Be like a little bit of a throwback to the thrash era. Antagonist Eschatology. This is a bit of a rare EP. I think there's only like 250 copies of this. Yeah. I really like that band, Antagonist. Wish they kind of got bigger. I think there's... Fuck. You hear that? That's my CDs falling down. It was inevitable. Alright, what do we got here? We got Machine Head, The Burning Red. Right? Some more Machine Head, groove metal. You know, a little bit new metalcore mixed in. Bleeding Through. Is this a self-titled? Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was a good album. I mean, it was kind of hard to follow up Declaration, but they did a pretty good job here. I think they broke up after it and they came back together. I don't know. You know how bands are. 15 Minutes was a good song. Anti-Hero. Yeah, it's good stuff. But you want to get into Bleeding Through, I'd recommend Declaration. Megadeth, rest in peace. Gotta have it. It's one of the remastered ones. I know some people are haters, like, oh, I want the first press. Like, I don't care, man. Megadeth, the United Abominations, Megadeth, Endgame, Chris Broderick. That was like the last really good one. I didn't really like Sick, Dying, and Dead that much. Countdown to Extinction. This used to be my favorite. Oh. Then I went back and listened to their 80s stuff, and I liked Killing Is My Business. You gotta get the remastered version of this, because the original sounds fucking horrendous, because half of the budget went to heroin. I'm not kidding, it did. This is my actual favorite Megadeth album. Euthanasia. You know, I know a lot of people don't like the 90s era. It's like a little too, like, rock, but this album is so damn good, bro. Also in E flat. It's kind of weird. Well, now they play in D because of Dave's voice. Immure, Signed, The Respect Issue. This was like right before they got big. Yeah. I don't know, I didn't really like it that much. But I did go meet them. They were nice guys. Oh, this is Death Grips, The Money Store. This is a hell of an album. It's like experimental hip hop. See, not everything I have is metal. Flesh God Apocalypse, Labyrinth. Hell yeah. Good band. Like death metal. Maybe a little bit of like symphonic death metal, I guess. Dream Child. I don't even know what this is. Cover's fucking awesome though. Probably power metal, but damn. Look at that fucking cover. Awesome. I'll give it a listen. Bullet for My Valentine, Fever. This is like the last good one. Then they kind of fell off for a while, and they came back on with their... was it self-titled? I think it was self-titled. Yeah, the last one they put out was awesome. It was like actually metal. Scream, Aim, Fire. You know. I don't have the Poison. What kind of bullshit is this? Suppressed Theory, Path to Madness. This was a local band. They were good. You guys ever hear of Monochromatic Black? I know they were getting a little popular. The guitarist from this band played guitar in that band. I'm not sure if he's still in it. I don't know. But, yeah. Good stuff. Antagonist, Samsara. This fucking microphone keeps drifting, you asshole. I'm getting progressively angrier. But yeah, Samsara by Antagonist EP that they put out. More Antagonists. We got An Envy of Innocence. This is a good album. Chaos We Breathe. That's a good track. Valor and Villainy is like the track from this album that you gotta go listen to. What else we got? Life Once Lost, Hunter. I think this is metalcore. I don't know. Some stuff I have in here, like I don't even know. I think this is like the album by this band, though. I don't know. I'll give it a listen. Wolfmother. Oh yeah, I bought this because of Guitar Hero. Because of Woman. That's a good song. I like that one. And you might have heard Joker and the Thief. That was in a couple of movies. Yeah, kind of a cool cover. I don't know, kind of like a rock band. Sort of like Led Zeppelin ripoff sounding kind of band. White Wizard. Didn't like one of these guys get in trouble for something? I don't know. I remember seeing something a while back, like years ago, that one of these guys got in trouble for like, was it SA or something? I don't fucking know. All I know is that this sounds like probably like hair metal revival kind of stuff. You know, think like your Steel Panthers. Testament, Formation of Damnation. I actually met them. Ah, the CD's fucked up. Let's get a new jewel case. Chuck Billy was kind of a dick. He didn't even look at anybody. Just like, okay, bye. Didn't even say hello or anything. Alex Skolnick was a nice guy, though. Right? Was Alex Skolnick in the band at the time? Yeah, he was on this album. He was the only guy that, like, actually tried to talk to anybody when I met them. Like, all the other guys just like, it's not your shit, get the fuck out of here. Machine Head, Burn My Eyes. I think it was their first album. Yeah, this one's got Old on it. Davidian. Yeah. Realize. What else? We're almost done here. We got 2 left. Shai Hulud. I don't even know what this is. This is hardcore? A Profound Hatred of Man. This is probably hardcore. It's only got 3 tracks. It's an EP. Alright, last one. We got Cunt. See you next Tuesday. Grindcore band. That's right. I think people just know them because of their name. I think they got a female vocalist, actually. If I recall correctly, I think they have a female vocalist. No? I might be thinking of a different grindcore band. Maybe I'm thinking I Wrestled the Bear once. I actually saw them live back in the day. That was weird. That was a weird experience. Anyway, guys, I don't know. Just thought I'd show off my CD collection. Go through them. I'm getting back into the mood to like collect physical media again. So, especially music. I don't know, all these streaming platforms and like listening to stuff on YouTube with all these fucking ads. I'm sick of it. You know, I like to just be able to pop in a CD and listen to it, you know? So, also, it's just nice to have stuff, you know? It's nice to have a collection. Anyway, guys, I guess subscribe to this channel over here if you want to see more random stuff, kind of like this, maybe mostly music, but probably other stuff too. Subscribe to my main channel over here where I do art videos. And I don't know, leave a comment below if you like any of these CDs, or if I should give any of them a listen. Anyway, guys, I will see you when I see you.